again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all are going to be sick of me. Y'all are probably already sick of me. I am. I'm testing something again, y'all. I want to see. I was just on live for 25 minutes and nobody came in. And I think I figured out the problem. I'm trying to do YouTube live instead of StreamYard live. That's what I'm trying to do. But right now I'm having coffee in my little trick or treat cup. I know it's late for coffee. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock here, but I probably shouldn't be drinking that. But I am. It's okay. It'll be all right. Anyway, I'm working on my new journal, and I wanted to see if I fixed the issue with the live that I created through YouTube. I created a live through YouTube, and I went live for about 25 minutes, and I was sitting here working on this journal, talking away to you guys, and nobody came in. Look, see, I knew it. Yes, I am live, guys. Hey, Terry. Hey, Denise. Oh my goodness, thank y'all so much for dropping in. Listen, guess what happened earlier? Y'all know I'm trying to, let me zoom y'all out a little bit. I am trying to figure out this whole going live on YouTube because it's different than StreamYard. And so I was live earlier for about 25 minutes, and I was chatting away to, because I thought, well, maybe somebody's in the background. But I found it very strange because anytime I schedule a live, I don't care if it's a pop-up, because y'all know how much I pop up. I just pop up. Somebody always comes in. Well, I sat there and talked, worked away on my little journal here, and nobody came in. And I thought, I've done something wrong. So I think I know what I've done wrong. Anyway, thank y'all. Hey, neighbor. Hey, Susan Pepper. How are you? Hey, Hope. Hope you still doing okay? I've got my coffee. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee. It's late here. It's almost 5 o'clock p.m. here. You saw my craft room tour, Hope? It must be popping up because that was that's been a long time ago, that I did a craft room tour, like a long time ago. I haven't done one. I mean, we did our remodel when my honey added on to Shenanigans. We did a remodel. I did one then. I'll have to do another one. I'm doing good, Susan. I'm doing good. Denise. Denise, you crack me up, girl. You're so cute. Did y'all see Denise's craft room tour? Is that what you're talking about, Hope? Denise's craft room tour? I bet that's what you're talking about. You want to talk about a craft room. Y'all. Denise has got it going on. Yes, Denise. That's what I thought. Okay. Now, I'm not echoing either, huh, guys? Tell me I'm not echoing. Your craft room changes from year to year. Yeah, mine will change from week to week. If y'all could see, I'm going to get brave one day, and I'm going to do a live craft room tour. Y'all could see this con over here. Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And guess what I did? Went to Maddie's cell and bought some more everywhere today. So crazy. So crazy. Oh, thank you, Terry. Okay. You have an entire basement full? Denise. But your little boutique spot, because if y'all didn't know, she sells. Like, y'all, you see her packaging, everything that it's incredible. Like, it is incredible. I was so impressed with you, Denise. I've always been impressed by you, but man, after seeing all that, I was like, you go, girl. Like, you could be a chain of stores, Denise. That's how awesome her stuff is. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding. You want to rent a roll-off dumpster and throw all my room out the window right into the dumpster. Susan, I know you've been talking for a couple of months about organizing in there, huh? And painting. I know I've heard you talk about it. I have heard you talk about it. Yeah, I get like that sometimes, Susan. Like out here, and then I just sit down and I create something, or I shop at Angela's live sale. One of the two. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but it's fun. You took 4 more journals to your store today. Denise can make a journal in a day. I'm not kidding. She can make it. Now, I will tell y'all this. Let me show y'all. I want to show y'all this real quick. I did make this journal today. I typically am not that quick, though. I have done it in the past, but normally what happens with me, especially if it's a custom journal and I know the person, or if I'm trying to surprise someone with a journal, I can pop out a journal pretty quick. I don't know why that is, but I was working on this Thanksgiving Day journal. I've been working on this one, okay? And I just didn't feel like working on it today. I'll be honest with you. I just didn't want, I don't know why. Maybe y'all get like that too. I don't know. I didn't feel it today. I had run across this book, and I was looking through some books yesterday, and I'd run across this book, and it just kind of kept weighing on my mind a little bit. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to play with it for a little while, and whenever I'm done, I'll get back to my Thanksgiving Day journal. Y'all, I sat here all day and time just flew. Time just flew. And y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it inside? Y'all have a minute? I know it's late on a Saturday. Maddie! Thank you so much for dropping in. Y'all go shop, ladies. Thank you though, Maddie. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know. Susan probably got fabric, and she's got fabric that's upstate too. That's not all the fabric Susan has. She's got fabric here and up in North Louisiana. I think, right, Susan? You have a whole storage unit. I think you've said that before. Hope, you started a Victorian style journal. Oh, you got to send me pictures, Hope. You got to send me pictures. Because, you know, I don't create like that. So I want to see. Okay, Denise, you want to see this journal? Okay, I'll show y'all. So it's 2 signatures. It was one of those little like Hallmark books. Like these are the pages out of it. And it's a tall, skinny. Let's see. I'll tell y'all, it's like 8 inches maybe. Yeah, 8.25 by 4.5 is the book size. But I made a 2-inch, and this is a flexible spine, believe it or not. But I'm going to tell y'all what I did wrong. One of the things I did wrong, and I'll probably sell this one pretty cheap. Not that it's wrong, but it just, the reason it doesn't seem flexible, because this is file folder. This is the green file folders, you know, the hanging file folders. That's what the spine's made out of. I put 2 of them together. Don't ask me why I did that, why I felt the need to do that, but I felt the need to do that. And then it just made it hard. So next time I'll know better. But that is, this is some tapestry type, canvasy, I wonder if I have it up here somewhere, fabric that I've had in my stash. So it's this fabric. And I loved it. I love the fabric a lot. And so I covered the back because the back had all this writing and a barcode, and it wasn't something you could peel off. You know, I knew I wanted to cover all that up. So I covered it with that, and then I just used the canvas here. Now, I may finish it off with some other kind of little trim. If I can find something, I'm probably going to put some kind of little bitty trim right here. I'm probably going to do that. Yes, Susan has a whole unit with more fabric. I knew it. Oh my goodness, girl. Poor Shannon. Shannon is Susan's honey. Thank you, Hope. Hope, you create beautiful journals too. So does Denise. So does Maddie. We all do. We're all very creative. Anyway, let's look. It's got 2 signatures. And it's a combination of different paper packs. I'll show you. This is a Walmart paper pack. This right here. Sure is. And this is a page out of the book. Yep. So I have a little pocket there. I'm going to do, this is a little library pocket. And I might do something up here. Like I'm using these little stickers that I got at Hobby Lobby. So there's that. And I did use a few pages. I think I used 2 pages of the book per signature, I think. And the rest of the book pages will go, what I don't use, what I don't cut up. So we've got this. This is a piece of scrapbook paper, just an offcut. And this is a piece of the book that I cut out. So just a fun little kind of quote inspirational book. Now it does, I will tell y'all, for anybody in the chat or for anybody watching later, if you're interested in this book, just know that this has a religious tone to it. Okay, this book will have a religious tone to it. In fact, I need to get out my prayer cards and put some prayer cards in it. So this, again, just a very simple offcut tag, but I added some little motivational stickers that I have in my stash. I think it's 12 pages each signature, I believe. So we have this is the book. And then this was from a journaling book. This was, so I said, well, let me just use that since it's lined paper, basically. Now, let me tell y'all something. This page right here, y'all, I've been hoarding this paper for 2 years. Angela, the traveling crafter, made this purple paper, okay? And she sent me about 5 sheets, and this was the last of the 5. I almost didn't give it up is what I'm trying to say in a long roundabout way. But I said, nope, it's time, and it's delicious. It was that computer paper, you know, with the little, you can rip off the little edges of it. That's what this is. But isn't that beautiful? And I remember Angela telling me that she will never be able to match this color because she doesn't remember how she did it. Denise! Denise, you're so awesome. It's yours, girl. It's yours. This is a just a little journaling card. I didn't do any sewing in this book yet. I may or may not. I'm not sure. Now that it's Denise's, she'll have to tell me what she wants. This is just a little, you know, little index card, and I use these little. But I will tell you what I've been doing on this book. I've made myself bring out my inks. Because remember, I've told y'all before, I'm going to start inking. And I have this tattered rose. So I started inking around those. Okay. Denise, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. This is an actual journaling card. Like a little journaling prompt card. And it's very heavyweight. And then this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this flap yet. I have an idea. And then this, let me tell you what this is. The signatures, both the signatures. Leslie Michelle, if you do not call me today, I am going to punish you. I have been waiting on my phone to ring all day long. Can you imagine being my kid? Oh my God. I know she's home right now. Leslie, I'm so glad you're here. I love you so much. She gone. She left. She's like, girl, bye. Get away from me. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know what Leslie puts up with, I'm telling y'all. It is not for the weak to be my child, I promise you. Anyway, thank you, Leslie. Denise, this right here, and for everybody in the chat, this is a page from a book about Liberty of London fabrics, and it is a representation of actual Liberty of London fabrics. So that's one signature. And look, this one's the other signature. Look, Liberty of London Book of Home Sewing. I have hoarded these pages for a long time. I bet 2 years. I bet you 2 years. I don't even think I knew what Liberty of London fabrics were when I found this book in the thrift store. I'm not joking. Angela was the first person to talk about it. And I was like, wait, I think I remember something about that. Hold on a minute. What is it? Isn't that something? Tracy! Hey, girl. Welcome. Yeah, so those are the signatures are both going to be Liberty of London, or representing Liberty of London. Then you've got these little cards right here. Actually came from this book that my friend Stacy at Junkie Cat Junction sent me. So I pulled just a little card, and then just some little pink, just a little pink moment of notebook paper. You know, I got that. And then these, look, I get these. Do y'all buy these? I buy these at Hobby Lobby. Look, they're only $1.29, and they're a nice little, you know, like a little. And then I put a little sticker in the center of it. But I inked around that. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna start inking. I haven't done anything here yet. This is some more lined paper, but I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's like a maroon kind of purpley color. Got that just from a notebook that I have over there. This is part of the real book, the actual book. Little cute little visual, huh? This is scrapbook paper, but I love the other side because it's cameras. Isn't that cute? Hey, Arlene. Welcome. Denise, is this your... That's right, it is. Oh, girl. It was meant to be, Denise. And then this one and this. So you recognize this stripe. I tried to use the offcuts because, again, this, let me see if I can remember. This paper and this paper are from 2 different packs. But I pulled paper that I knew would kind of coordinate. But there are actually 3 different scrapbook paper packs, actually. Then that's part of the book. Let's see. Look how pretty. Oh, y'all, there may be 4 different paper packs. Oh, there may be 4. Yeah, there are. This is a different paper pack, too. And then this is part of the book. See how pretty? This was fun. Y'all, I'm telling you, I never do anything this quick. This was fun. It was like what I needed between projects, I think, after doing all the nurse journals, and then I was jumping right into this big mammoth Thanksgiving book. It's like I needed something to kind of refresh. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I felt like. Hey, Jennifer H. Hey, girl. Welcome. I'm just showing everybody what I worked on today. My new little journal that Denise just called dibs on it. I'm so thankful to be traveling with you. Then I've got a piece of vellum. Look how pretty this vellum is. Can y'all see it? Isn't that pretty? All those florals. I love that vellum. And then this deep, like purpley, I don't know what you call that, but it's beautiful. And then I made a little tuck here. I haven't put anything in it yet. Wait, let me see. I'm going to do that. Oops. A little glue. Then I got a little belly band here. And y'all remember those felt that we opened the other day? The little felt rickrack and flowers? I used one of those there on the top of that belly band just to embellish. That's that Walmart paper pack. It's so pretty. Now this paper is very lightweight. It's like copy paper. So it's good. This one and this one are from the same paper pack. I forget what it's called. A palette cleanser. That's right, Arlene. I just felt like I needed. I didn't know that until I came in here. I got in here first thing this morning, and I went to do my Thanksgiving. You know, all the stuff it's all right there, and I just like, no, I just don't feel like it. And I pulled this book off the shelf over there, and I said, let me just play around for a little while. That was my intention. I said, let me just play around for a little while, and hours later, like it was 1 o'clock, and I was like, I mean, I'm on Maddie's live and everything, and I'm like, oh Lord, here we are. I'm still going at it. So this is another envelope. I put a second envelope in the second signature, so we need something for in here. So I figured we put a couple of more little notepad. But let's, y'all don't mind if we craft for a second, huh? Let me craft with y'all for a second. And I'll just fill this. I really like this tattered rose too, y'all. I had gotten that at a thrift store. I had not gotten that at Hobby Lobby. That came from a thrift store. I should probably, I wonder, Denise, I may close this up. What I might do, I may work with this a minute. I might cover this with some of those offcuts of paper and open it up on this side. You know what I'm talking about? Like just have it decorative right here. That's what I might do with these, because I find it's very awkward to go this way. And I know that. And I still did it like that. I'll show you. But look at this book. Have y'all ever, when y'all see little books like this, pick them up, yeah. Anything goes. Okay, Denise, thank you. Yeah, Susan, divine inspiration. I think you're right. I think that sometimes it just is, look how cute. Live a little. Oh my God, I love him. He's so cute. I'm going to put him in there. He don't even match. I don't care. Denise said, anything goes. That's what we're doing. Yeah. If y'all find books like that, pick them up. Pick one up for me too. I love them. I love them. Leslie said she's going with us to our meetup. Did y'all know that? That's what she said. She better not back out. I'm going to be mad. Big mad. I think I'm going to leave that. I typically would cover that up, but I think I'm going to leave it. Yep, I'll let Denise play in it because I know she likes to create. Got some, it's kind of hard to stencil now that it's all sewn in. Now, you know what, Denise? I'm going to tell you something too. I'm going to take this, I'm going to restitch this. I don't know, I have an idea of why this is doing this. Let me tell y'all, for those journal makers out there, I watch Lori, the old paper lady. Y'all are going to see, I'm going to update my website actually too. So that brings into 2 points. Let me talk about this a second. On my website, one of the pages that have not launched, you haven't seen it yet, is I want to do a page featuring a channel. You know, I'm always talking about, you know, little channels that I go and I find and I watch. I have watched Lori, the old paper lady, religiously for a very long time. Okay. And I just love her. I'm telling y'all right now, first of all, she is like one of the most real people you can watch on YouTube. Because listen to what I'm fixing to tell y'all. If she has had a bad day at work, she's just going to straight up tell you. Look, I had this customer come into my store today, and I was already dead on my feet, hurting. I'd been putting up stock all day, and he was just rude as he could be. And I just sit here and I listen to her, and I think she's just so real. And she has this really thick accent. Now, I know I don't, right? But she sounds familiar to me, if for lack of a better word. She sounds like my people growing up. That's what, you know, so it's like, it just sounds like home. It just sounds like I'm sitting in my granny's house listening to everybody talk, you know. So I've watched her for a long time, and she's a little channel. So anyway, I reached out to her today and asked her if she could be the first channel that I feature on my website. So I'm just waiting to hear back from her. And I think she'll be okay with it. But anyway, if y'all don't know who Lori, the old paper lady, is, let me see if I can put her link in here. Hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can find her. I'd love for y'all to go check her out. I love Miss Lori. I really do. Yeah, she just now and listen, I'm not telling y'all at all does she sit and gripe or do anything. She's not like that, you know. I mean, she just has a regular life, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, it just because she doesn't dwell on anything negative. She's just like, listen, with this weather rolling in, my back has been killing me today. And I'm like, mine too, girl, mine too. So she's just fun to watch. I just love that. Hey, Patrina. Oh my goodness. Are you in Australia? Can I tell you how much I love my Australian folks? Janet from Miga's Creations is Australian too. And Bonnie and Clive. And who else? They're Kirsten. But Kirsten's channel is, oh shoot, what's Kirsten's channel? Dang it, I can see it. Because she always does the voiceovers and she has such a soothing voice. Yeah, Erlene, go check out Miss Lori. Miss Lori's wonderful. Thank you, Patrina. I appreciate that a lot. Patrina, do you upload videos? Because I don't remember your channel. Or you just watch our videos. Because if you upload videos, I want to go follow you. Let us know, because we'll all run over to Patrina's channel and follow her. Anyway, Denise, that was way, way off the set. Let me tell you what happened. This is why I was talking about Miss Lori. Miss Lori does a lot of digital, mainly digitals, actually. She does almost everything with digitals. So, she was talking about how she modified the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I said, well, I'm going to try that. Now, instead of going in here, like she goes through here, up through here, back through here, under here, and up through here, right? She said, for her, now she does single signatures most of the time. That's all I've ever seen her do is single signatures. She went through here. She went through here like you normally do. She went up, back through here, but then she comes all the way over here, goes down, and comes back up the middle here. So her 2 strings are, but I'm telling you right now, I did that, I tried it here, and look how loose this signature is. I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to go back to the regular 3-hole pamphlet stitch is what I'm telling you, Denise. So, I tried it, Miss Lori. If you watch this, I tried it, and it didn't work for me. So, Patrina, you're just a watcher. Okay, Patrina, well, we sure wanted to go over there and check you out but thank you for coming on. What time is it over there where you're at, Miss Patrina? Tell us. We're curious, because are you a day ahead of us? Something makes me think you're ahead of us. I don't know geography. I know that's hard to believe. But there is so much that I don't know. Oh my God. So much. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Sorry, y'all. If Leslie would speak to her mother, she could be moderating. But she's been busy. She probably already gone. No telling. She probably like, oh my God, my mom embarrassed me. Yes, we have a meetup at the end of the month. Y'all remember that? Look, I got to cut that too. Okay. I got some work to do. Miss Denise just called dibs on this journal. My Denise. I sold one of the nurse journals too, y'all. The Sunshine Nurse sold. It sure did. Now, this back here, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest with you. We'll see. We'll see. And then I made a little, I do have a little tassel thing that we can make. Do have that. Susie's going to be mad at me. She missed my live yesterday. She overslept, but I told her not to worry about it because her body obviously needed it. But now, I haven't seen her all day. Has anybody seen Susie? I have to keep up with my bestie. I worry about her a little bit because I haven't seen her all day. And she's usually in a live somewhere. You know it? I hope she's doing all right. So yeah, so we got all of that. What else can we do? I have so many, y'all, so many journals. Y'all want to see the Christmas? Y'all, I can't even. It's crazy. She was in Maddie's. Okay, Jennifer, I didn't remember seeing her in Maddie's. But I got to Maddie. Maddie and them were like already 2.5 hours in whenever I got there. So as long as y'all saw her, I just want to make sure she's okay. I think she lives by herself. Oh, it's okay, Jennifer. It's okay. I'm sure she's okay. She's going to be mad at me, though. She will be. She'll be mad at me. Let's make something for this journal. Let's do something. I made these little cards, these little index cards. In fact, let's do this before I get too far ahead of myself. Let's re-sew this signature. Why not? I'm going to get brave, and I'm going to sew in a signature on a live. Let's do it. Maybe it'll be of some value to somebody, you know, that comes in and watches the after. If I can find my needle. Do y'all have one needle that y'all use? I do. I have 25 needles. I use one needle. It has to be this needle. You want to see the Christmas ones, Denise? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you a couple. Because I got to fix them. I'm still working on those too. Let me sew this one in real quick because I want you to have a good, solid journal. And I think it'll be of some value for somebody to see how this is done. Now, I'm going to say this for those of you who do not follow me, okay, and who are not familiar with this process of sewing in signatures. I want to give credit where credit's due. So let me tell you something. There's a channel out there, and the channel name, and I think her name, is Kri Rama. K-R-I, it's the first name, Rama, R-A-M-A. She's a friend. I was introduced to her through Laura, the Half-Assed Crafter. Okay, follow me here. Because it was one of the most valuable pieces of advice I'd ever gotten. Kri Rama, when she sews in her signatures, she makes a signature. And y'all want to know what she does? She sews, literally sews the signature together right here and right here. And then that way, she has no need for any bulky paper clips or anything like that. And you can sew it all the way down if you want to. I've done that too. When I tell y'all, that has made, like, I used to dread sewing in signatures. I hated it. Hated it. And now, watch. Now it's going to make me a liar, but watch. I'm going to show y'all. It's the best thing, best piece of advice I've ever gotten. Best piece of advice I've ever gotten. Let's see. All right, we're going to go up through the middle. This is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now, I know all you guys know this, but I'm just saying this for anybody out there who may be watching and learning, okay, like I was. Lord have mercy. So you're going to go up through the middle of your signature. Make sure, one of the biggest things you need to make sure about is that if your pages are directional, make sure you've got them on the right, you know, going the right way. So you went up through the middle, and then you're going to come down at the end here. Here's your hole, right? I've already pre-punched these holes, so they were punched with an awl. I used a little awl to punch them. So you're going to go down this way, okay? Now here's one of the most important parts about, did I do this wrong? Yeah, why'd y'all let me do that wrong? Did I do that wrong? I did it wrong. Never mind, don't listen to me. Hold on, I did it wrong. Y'all were, There were 2 Susans at Maddie's Live, not Susie. Oh, that's okay, Jennifer. That's okay. I'm sure she's fine. She may be visiting her family. Okay, this is how you do it. You go down. Nobody was going to tell me. Y'all so sweet. Go down through the middle of your signature. The middle hole in your signature for the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You're going to go into your middle hole that you've made in the book. And then you're going to come up through the next hole, which is the bottom hole for me. Okay. And then you're going to go through your book. I think it's this one. I hope it's that one. And then you're going to make sure you have enough string, enough of a tail hanging down this way that, you know, if you wanted to put beads or buttons or whatever. And then this is one of the most important parts here that you need to be very mindful of. You do not, I think I went through the wrong hole, y'all. Did I? Yep, I did. I did it wrong again. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go through here. Well, this is turning into a little bit of a cluster. Aren't we surprised? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we'll go up this way. Try this one. Okay, now the most important part is you do not want to go where your needle breaks this thread. You want to steer clear of this existing piece of thread. So just pull it to the side as much as you can and go back through your hole. Yep. And see, I didn't break, I don't know if you can tell that. Did I break the thread? No, I did not break the thread there. Didn't split the thread. I'm gonna go back down through that same hole. Again, being mindful, don't split the thread. And then you're gonna go back up through this hole at the top of the book. Let's see. Okay. And then you will find the hole. This hole is going to be a little challenging, a little bit. Oh, look, went right through. And here's another very important part. You want to take your threads, you want to pull them where your signature is very taut, okay? And then you want to come with your needle underneath this top thread and pull, okay? And then go around and tie your first knot. And I highly recommend at least 2 knots, if not 3. Denise, how many do you typically tie? And I use wax thread too, guys. That's another kind of important part. I use the wax threads. Hey, Jill. How are you? Hey, Sean. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We were just looking at my latest little project here. Just a palette cleanser. That's what Miss Arlene called it, which is true. So it's what I did today, a little palette cleanser. And just one of those little books with all inspirational sayings in it. And Denise called dibs on it. So it's going out the door as soon as I get finished with it. You do 3. Okay, that's what I typically do too, Denise. I typically tie 3 knots. I recommend 2, but I typically will do 3 because I don't trust the wax thread. Thank you, Sean. I do too. I'm loving these colors. I love purple though. I do love purple. So let me show y'all real quick. I don't want to keep y'all. I know it's late on a Saturday. Let me show you one of the Christmas books that I'm working on. This is another Christmas, going to be a blue book for all intensive purposes. So this one has got the, I have to figure out either if I can take this off. I don't know if this is actually permanently scratched, but I'll have to do some work on the outside. It needs some trim, you know, some kind of trim, some kind of something on it. And this size is, let me see, where am I? Little ruler at. So it's an 11.5 by 7. So it's a, you know, narrower book, tall. And then it's got like this gold kind of burlap pocket in the front. You know, a couple little tuck stuff here. And then some pages that are pieced together. Different cardstock lines. This is Hobby Lobby though. This was Hobby Lobby last year. I think they have this again this year too. Pieces of the actual book, not the whole book, but pieces of the book. This is a Mary Englebright, from a Mary Englebright Christmas book. Any pretty? And then this is a vintage Christmas book, children's book. Then some vintage Christmas music. Those are those, remember how we used to, those vintage little Christmas labels? That's what those are. This is the book. This is from, I can't remember, but it's all Christmas related. I can't remember if that's like from a Southern Living book or what that's from. And then this is very heavy duty, but I used it for that purpose. But it's a children's activity page. It's like a kind of Where's Waldo, find all the things in there, like that. But I did use it for that, and it's blank on the other side. So we got that. And then this is a heavy, just white or off-white paper. Here's just a, this is actually a Christmas card, the front of the Christmas card, but it's very thin. Very, very thin. And then this, going to use that as the middle signature. And this is Baby Rick Rack, real light pink. And then that's Pom Pom Trim, of course. Oh, look, I had this, I think Carol at a Crinkle Path had sent me some vintage coloring pages, Christmas coloring pages, and I found that one. I was like, oh, I got to use that. Oh, Denise, thank you so much. Crafted by Christy is here. Shut. I'm going to get a lottery ticket. Shut up. Christy! If y'all don't follow Crafted by Christy and y'all are over here at my channel, y'all better run over to Christy's channel right now and go follow her. Lord have mercy, Christy. Thank you so much for coming. I love Christy. You want to talk about another real channel? Oh my God. Miss Christy is awesome. Look, I just put her link in there. Y'all go follow Christy. There is such, Erlene, there is such a thing as Baby Rick Rack. You want a closer look at it? Look. Look how tiny. Look how little that is. Do I have some Rick Rack here? I'll show you. Like as compared to this. This is like typical. And then that. Now it's hard to work with. You know, I mean, it's not hard to work with, but you can get glue everywhere if you're not careful with Baby Rick Rack. It is so, I love Baby Rick Rack. I do. I love to embellish with Baby Rick Rack. Christy, we're looking at my upcoming Christmas glue book project. That's what we're doing. And then that's the other part of the book. This one's gonna have 2 signatures. So we got that. We got that. I should bring these back next weekend and we should work on them, huh? Oh, look at this vellum, how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Look at her. I had a whole book of these. I've been hoarding them, but I decided to go ahead and use her. Isn't she beautiful? She's watercolory. She's so pretty. So cute. I love her. Love her. And then here's part of the actual book. And then here's that other, that's another Mary Englebright image. Paw and his kerchief, me and my cap. Oh, you did, Jill? Oh, good, good, good. I love Christmas too, Christy. I can't wait. I'm telling you. As soon as we come back from our Texas meetup, I think I'm going to decorate. Look how cute she is. Look at her little baby doll. And then this was like pecans, and I think this reminds me of Christmas. He didn't, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with him yet. But then I put this little, look how this dining room scape is. Dining table scape. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Out in the oaks. I just love that. And then this little table scape was so pretty to me. My tables don't look like this. Yeah, my tables don't look like that. I usually got crap all over. I kind of do. I'm kind of not joking. I cleaned it up this weekend though. And then we've got these, right? So you got a little pocket here, and then this little envelope here. And then that's from another, this paper pack line I got that from Tuesday morning. It's one of the last things I got from Tuesday morning. Sure is. So that's that book. Maybe next weekend's live we'll work on, because that's just going to be a little glue book. It's not going to be much. But I do have a question for y'all. Okay, I have a dilemma. So tell me, give me some ideas and some suggestions. I made, another one of these, which actually already sold. But I have this whole series. Christmas with Southern Livings. I have the 1980s. I'm sorry, not the whole series. But I have every year in 1980. And my goal, which I'm not going to make this year, but I was going to make the entire 80s series to sell this year. Well, I'm not going to make that, but I would like to get this one straightened out. Here's my dilemma. Here's my problem. This is a quilted piece, right? And I love it. It's not that I don't love it. I mean, you can see I took the time to stitch around it with a gold thread and all that. But here's my dilemma. Look at this. It's ugly. It's so ugly. Do I just rip it out and start over? I know what the answer is. I'm going to, but I was just like not happy about it at all. I was not happy about it because I just didn't account for the fact that it would do this. You know what I mean? Like I really should have but the problem with doing that is when you use this quilted fabric is it's going to make your spine so thick. It's harder to maneuver in. Oh, hey, Jill. No, it's just because I just popped up. Yeah, that's why. And you know what else it is too, Jill? I'll tell you why. I think this is through YouTube. Usually when I go through StreamYard, I have a lot more people come into my life, and I don't know why that is. It's something that I'm doing. I'm just learning how to navigate going live through YouTube. But I would rather go live through YouTube because the picture is so much clearer. StreamYard, when you use StreamYard, unless you use the paid version, you will not get the HD, the high definition. You get the lower level, which is 920 or 750, whatever it is. But it's just not clear, and it's always bugged me. And I'm not paying for StreamYard because it's a pretty penny to pay for StreamYard. So, yeah. So I'm trying to learn how to do it through YouTube. That's why. It's something I'm doing. I'm not selecting something that's being able to notify y'all. So anyway, what do y'all think? What do I just start over, just pull it off and just start over, huh? I'm gonna have to, I think. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to take it all apart and because I'm gonna have to wrap this whole thing. It's the red is pretty though, don't y'all think? I don't think I'm gonna use a different one. I think I'm gonna stick with that. I really do. I like it. I do like it. What about sticking in the back one, your ephemera packs? What, Denise? What about sticking in the back one of your ephemera packs? Oh, Erlene, thank you so much. Yeah, I like the red. What, Denise? I don't understand. What about sticking in the back one of your ephemera packs? Which one of my ephemera pack? In the back of this? In the back of this book? Or in the back of the other book? This one's a cutie though. I like the way it came out. It's got Charlie Brown in it. Charlie Brown's Christmas. Stace, I know I don't even know what life I'm living right now. I swear to my soul. I got Crafted by Christy. I got Stace. I got Denise. I got Sean. I got Jill. Good night, a living. What I am. I'm telling you, I'm going to get a lottery ticket. I am. Junk Journal Magic is here too. Remove the fabric and add seam bonding to cover the edge. For real. Oh, I see, Denise. Okay. So remove and add seam bonding. And then just put it back, huh? Okay. I have seam bonding I had so much seam bonding, it's insane. I can't get rid of it. And forever I would pick it up, not knowing what I'd do with it. Now I got a whole, I had more of it than makes good sense. That's what I have. Jill, I really am not sweet. I really am not. Y'all think I'm sweet with y'all because y'all are sweet to me. Okay, well that's it. That makes sense. That makes sense. I love it. That's so funny. Thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey's new. I was new to Kelsey's channel, and Kelsey's coming. Kelsey is Junk Journal Magic. Y'all go check Kelsey out. She's got some good tips. She does. And Stace, if y'all, let me tell y'all who Stace is. Stace is my homegirl. Stace lives right down the street. She lives in another city, but she's a Louisiana girly. And let me tell y'all something about Stace. If y'all want to know how to make a card, y'all better go follow Stacy. Because, honey, like, creations like Hallmark can't touch Stace. There's no way. She just makes incredible things. It's amazing to me. I'll be on Instagram and she'll be popped up on there. I'm like, just incredible. Beautiful paper crafts. She does some great stuff. Okay, I'm gonna fix this, Kelsey. I'm gonna fix this. What else we got going on? I feel like I've been on here for a while. I think I'm gonna let y'all go. Denise, I'm gonna send you an email about this book. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know. I really do. But I think I am. I think I'm gonna let y'all go get because Debbie Epps is having a sale too tonight, isn't she? Y'all need something. Y'all go check out what Debbie got. And then Debbie bring people in. She got all kind of it's amazing to me the things they find. I'm telling you. They got all kind of stuff. So if y'all are looking, y'all go over there. Thank you, Erlene. Y'all inspire me. I promise. Y'all keep me going. Okay, tomorrow's Sunday. We're gonna tomorrow's the Lord's Day. I hope y'all all have a great day. It was fun too, Sean. I'm so glad that y'all were here. Thank y'all so much for coming in, putting up with my foolishness for a little while. I appreciate it. I did want to show y'all my little project that I really did. And next weekend, so be looking out for that. I'll try and set it up at some point this week, my live, so maybe y'all will get notified. I'll try and set it up at the beginning of the week so y'all see it. Go to my website. Go to my website in a little while. Give me a minute because I want Miss Lori to be able to say it's okay for me to shout out her channel on my website. But y'all go check it out. Hey, Mary Beth, we fixing to get off. Denise, I'll send you an email. Thank y'all all so much for coming. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to sit out here for a little while longer and fix up Denise's book. But thank y'all very much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're going to talk soon. Y'all have a good night, okay? Bye, guys.